Let's talk about finance. Come on, Brad.
You heard it on the way here.
What tell the truth?
The whole truth?
Special effects.
Hey, this is a roast, huh? Right? I had to take the ends. I didn't want to poke the roast, right? Okay, money, finance. Okay, first thing I have to say is that I am not held liable for the following statements. Cheryl notarized and signed these documents. She stole your notarized stamp. Don't worry about it. I just want to make that clear, you know, before talking, I just want to clear myself. I'm here to tell you tonight that Lawson has given, in his 40 years, a new meaning to the phrase penny pincher. There you go, Lawson. A pinch penny. A pinch penny.
And matches the one he's got in his pocket. That's where my other penny went.
That's it.
Hey, Brad, I like your hat.
Thank you, Connie. Okay. Connie, put your body hat.
Hey, a little respect for Connie.
Give Connie some respect.
She was standing up.
A little respect for Connie.
Okay. Boston's a penny pincher. A lot of people don't know that. Here are a few incidents. Just a few. When I first met Lawson, my impression of him was that he was an intelligent person, well-to-do, who enjoyed the finer things in life, and who I thought was not a cheap person. Until he invited us for a getaway weekend in New Orleans. Well, the DeVille Hotel. How do you remember this, please?
Oh, yeah.
Should have been renamed the Dump.
That was a nice place I had ever seen.
That's your comment.
The holes in the door.
I'm getting to that. Hey, you didn't get my notes from us.
Go ahead, Brad.
When we first arrived, we were lost. We asked a few white folks where the hotel was, but they never heard of it. They never heard of the place. Any blacks in here? We got lucky. We got lucky and asked a couple of black dudes who said, "Yeah, brother, that dump is 2 blocks down on the left." That's when we started to worry.
That was a good price.
All I knew. The women had to sleep standing up in their clothes because the hotel was too cheap to have maid service. That was a rough night. Are you done yet?
It's gonna be great.
Another incident was every time Lawson called me to play golf, he always suggested Brendan Golf Club, where I was a member. So naturally, his green fees in court were cheaper because he was a guest. I mean, that's okay. That's no big deal.
You want to look down or what?
I mean, really. Yeah, I do the same sometimes, no problem. The embarrassing part about these outings at the golf course was when Lawson would collect all the broken wooden tees and put them in his pocket. I found out later he would put them in a pencil sharpener and use them again, so he wouldn't have to buy any more for the next golf game. I'm lying a little bit. Gotta stretch the truth a little bit. We all know that eating out is expensive. Well, Lawson has conquered this expense.
Found the trick. Found the trick.
You know, he always orders one meal between him and Cheryl to save money. You know, a lot of us do that. That's no big deal. No problem.
I'm on a diet.
You know how people at the cinema like... You know how people at the cinema like to make money off the concessions? Not off of Lawson. No way, Jack. Lawson and Cheryl, well, mostly Lawson, they buy the 3-gallon bag generic brand of popcorn at the mall and smuggle it into the Dollar Cinema. He also went to a discount supermarket in Mexico and bought some potato chips for a few pesos and smuggled them back in his suitcase to feed his kids for supper. That's cheap, Lawson. That's cheap.
That's a good idea, man.
You do that
I don't know.
before you deposit, after you deposit.
That was before and after. Well, Lawson, as far as for the oil show is concerned, they told me not to go back until 1992.
Why?
The people at the booth with the free fajitas, they said my friend came back 3 days in a row. Cheryl, is it true?
It's true. 2 days.
Yeah, well, you went for third. You made him open up house again.
It was good, sir.
Talking about food and saving money, Lawson kind of loses it when it comes to eating and drinking in public places. He pinches pennies so much, he denies Cheryl to buy Kleenex to blow his nose. So he uses my tortillas in a Mexican restaurant in Houston. Am I right or wrong? Right? And before, he also uses the tablecloth in Mexico.
Yeah, but they clean, they clean.
Yeah, but my tortilla, I gotta eat this sucker after you put your nose on it.
That's true.
It's like an oyster.
We were on
Your mama.
That was fun, Lawson. I don't think I'm gonna get done. Lastly, you all know the gag gift phone that Bobby and Tony gave Lawson for Christmas. Everybody thought it was a gag gift.
It worked.
Lawson figured out how to really make that fart phone work.
It worked.
So people didn't know he got a fart phone as a gag gift, but Lawson figured out how to make this fart phone work. He now saves money on long distance calls, and it's cheaper than TMC. And when he runs out of gas for his phone, he can always call him Murphy.
Again, I repeat, all of the above is true. Believe it or not.